D.W. All Wet is the first segment of the third episode of the first season of Arthur. This was released originally in 1996, and in this episode, D.W. and her class are at an aquarium. Everything's going really well until she discovers the existence of an octopus. And she goes home full of stories about how she defeated this octopus. Clearly, obviously, she didn't. And it's a very hot day. It's obviously summer, and the family decide to get away for the weekend by going to the lake. And because there's water there, D.W. becomes terrified of the fact that there might be an octopus in that lake. And despite what everybody tells her and tries to convince her, nobody will convince her that there is not an octopus in the lake. And it's all about her trying to get over this fear and facing this fear, and also how it impacts on the other children there, because Arthur and Buster are forced to, spend time with her away from the water when they just want to be in the lake. And it's a nice enough episode. It's not one of my favourites. I do tend to find that the episodes focusing on D.W. were never ones that were as exciting as the others, because D.W. is a very annoying character. Like, that's just a fact. She is designed to be Arthur's annoying little sister, and that means that she is kind of annoying. But at the same time, for younger viewers, as I assume, when I started watching Arthur, I was probably Arthur's age. But I assume that there are younger viewers who are more D.W.'s age who can probably relate to that. In fact, most children, at some point, will relate to this idea of fearing something that's not actually a threat. And as an adult, you know it's not possible, but when you're younger, your imagination definitely has some fun. And that's certainly what's happening here. It's not a bad episode at all. I particularly liked the subplot, really subplot with Buster's cap. I just thought that was quite good fun, and it actually worked really well. It's a nice enough episode. Definitely not one of my personal favourites, but the message is very good about listening to, grown-ups and trusting that there's not a real danger there and you're actually going to be okay. So if you are a child and you're scared of the octopus, don't worry. Octopuses. The octopus does not live in the lake. D.W. All Wet is not a personal favourite, but it's not a bad episode.